In this video, folks, we're reviewing Freewell's new Pro Cine Anamorphic Lens, the world's first interchangeable lens with a 3-in-1 streak color solution. This video isn't sponsored by Freewell. They did, however, send me their Pro Cine Anamorphic lenses, but they haven't told me what to say, and they won't see this video before you do. That way I can give you my honest opinion. If you haven't used an anamorphic lens before or are thinking about getting one for your iPhone, this is an affordable way to achieve a cinematic widescreen aspect ratio in your videos. You get the black bars at the top and bottom without losing resolution, plus those classic flares and oval bokeh effects. Now, traditional anamorphic lenses can be very expensive, but the ones from Freewell are a great choice if you want your first hands-on experience with cinematic lenses or want to achieve a specific look in your videos. And these ones from Freewell will give you that at a fraction of the price. So there are two versions available, the 1.33x and the 1.55x. The main difference is the aspect ratio. The 1.33x gives you a 1.35 by 1, while the 1.55x delivers a 2.76 by 1 aspect ratio for an even wider horizontal field of view. Now, by the way, these were made in collaboration with Steven Divish, I hope I said that right, a professional filmmaker and content creator on YouTube. Now, one of the biggest improvements Freewell made over the previous generation is the interchangeable streak colors. Now, before you had to buy 3 different anamorphic lenses to get all the streak colors, but now you only need this one, giving you a gold, blue, and natural flare. And this is absolutely great because it keeps the setup compact, flexible, and cost-effective. You can achieve those streaks when filming against bright light sources, and to me, they look great. The flares provide a subtle shine that looks organic. Now, unfortunately, the bokeh is limited due to the iPhone's sensor size. However, you can achieve a more signature bokeh effect the closer you get to the subject. Now, the lenses come with a protective case to keep everything safe. The build quality feels solid and premium. The anamorphic lens weighs around 118 grams, heavier than other anamorphic lenses I know, like the one from Sandmark. And this makes it a bit front heavy when mounted on the iPhone. However, the added weight helps you get more stabilized handheld shots. I really like how I can hold the lens at the front, which feels like I'm using a real camera, and it also makes adjusting the VND easy. The lens cap is cleverly designed, both ends snap together so you won't lose them. The streak filters lock into place smoothly and can be removed with the press of a button, which is very convenient. Another upgrade I really appreciate: once you align the anamorphic lens using the spirit level, you can lock it with the included hex key. And this wasn't possible with the previous generation. Before, if you mounted a VND filter on top, twisting it would also rotate the anamorphic lens itself, which could ruin your shot. Now, once aligned and tightened, it stays locked in place, so the next time you install it, you don't have to realign it, saving you time. And you can see it's locked tightly. I can't twist it further. It really stays secure. Now, these new anamorphic lenses are compatible with Freewell's existing 58mm lens filter, which you can attach to achieve a more natural motion blur in your shots. They currently only have the 1 to 5 stop VND CPL, which on bright days won't be enough to follow the 180-degree shutter rule. I used it during my stay in Mallorca, and at times it was difficult to expose properly. So hopefully they'll add a 6 to 9 stop in the future. The anamorphic lenses feature a 17mm thread, so you can mount them on Freewell's case, which is sold separately, or any case that supports a 17mm mount system. Now, to use the anamorphic lens, you'll need a third-party app like the Blackmagic Camera, which is free. This app allows you to de-squeeze the image. You could de-squeeze it in post, but using the Blackmagic Camera app skips that step and gives you a natural preview of how it looks when de-squeezed. For best results, use it with the main 1x lens on your iPhone. To de-squeeze the image, open up the Blackmagic Camera app, go to Settings, then Camera, and select your anamorphic lens aspect ratio in the anamorphic de-squeeze section. While previewing your shot in the camera viewer, use the spirit level until the bubble sits in the center. Then use the hex key to lock it in place. For resolution, you can either record in 4K or choose OpenGate to take advantage of the full sensor. Additionally, I like to record in Apple Log 2 for more flexibility in color grading, and in H.265 for a more efficient codec that saves space. Now, when filming, I also made use of the 2x lens, which also still worked really great, giving me multiple focal length options. Now, the shooting experience with the anamorphic lens has been great overall. I like that I have all the light streaks colors available without having to buy different streak color lenses, keeping my setup flexible. Now, like mentioned before, I just wished they had a stronger V&D available for when filming in bright sunlight. I don't shoot with the anamorphic lens that often, but for certain projects like short films, travel video, or documentaries, it can give a cinematic look to your videos. I think it's especially great for anyone who wants their first experience with cinematic lenses and likes the look it produces for their mobile videos. Let me know what you think about Freewell's interchangeable CinePro anamorphic lens. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you want to learn more about Freewell's cinematic lenses, I made a video about the previous generation where I used it to record a short music video, which you can check out here. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.